moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On first down, Gilmore. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do?
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moore working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Moore. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. From the gun, Moore. And this one too low. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
To throw on third down, Moore. Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. To throw on second down, Moore. He'll find Lindsey here. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw, Moore. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They run the counter. Gilmore. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down.
Check 31, check 31. He's coming, he's coming. Oh, check,
Looking to throw. Moore flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that'll bring up fourth down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Here's a play fake as they set up, and he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Logan Wilson coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third. The punt team on now as from their end zone they get it away. He almost outkicked the coverage. A 57-yard punt, 15 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that.
There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run. He was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He'll drop to throw. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Reynolds. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out.
Back to me, boy. Oh, my God.
A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Kamara there with a first down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there.
Yo, this game is bananas, bro. I'm sitting here spamming a button, and my dudes just ain't reacting. Look, he just standing there, bro. Like, come on, bro. Giving these dudes touchdowns that shouldn't be touchdowns, bro. Dang. Crazy.
The kickoff takes the field goal as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought. It's a touchback.
Sitting here hitting triangle, square, everything. They won't let me swap the ball, jump to intercept it, no nothing. They just got me on it. But nothing else is working. Like, cut it out, bro. Man.
And now with still more than a minute to go, it's been a tight game. You figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they got a kickoff to start the second half. So this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back to back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 11 now. Back to throw. Moore. Flush to his right. And protects himself at the end. He was not getting busy. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. As a line there, you got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. On 3rd down, Moore. Problems here.
Makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
I have faces when it
Carry the well into the end zone for a touchback.
I know this game because
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. As they will take over with more than 30 seconds remaining. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They're going to throw. Unsuccessful. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's going to throw this one deep inside.
Look at this nonsense, bro.
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of when the first half as the kicks away. And now everybody's getting down here like an athlete just taking a lead, bring the football out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have the first down. I'm not sure it matters as they will continue to run. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go before the third quarter. The Saints have that lead and set to receive the kick. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead. So what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to affect those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now left side, a completion is tight end. And some room to maneuver. And they do finally get him. But he makes it all the way to the 6. A big-time play for New Orleans.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to thank the front office and the coaching staff. They've got to be excited about what they've seen so far. And very excited about what they expect to see down the road.
Nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away. And incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line. It's second and goal. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. He gets it down. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. A big play to start the drive. Got him in this position. His defense is held firm since, and it's third and goal.
No, I'm about to go upstairs and go downstairs.
On play action, they'll throw. And they're going to get it. They're going to get it. And here comes the return from just beyond the goal line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
The lane opens up that time as we brought down just shy of the first after the game down 9.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Previous run good for Burton. Here's second and a yard. Operating from the gun. Moore drops it out 8 for Collins. And down to the 43. Back-to-back big plays have them on the move on first down. Running out of the gun, Collins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Looking to throw. Moore.
Stop.
Not sure he's had trouble finding open receivers for games. His defense has been all over us.
Every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against us.
To throw on third down. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Because you're going, like, you're following me around with that truck and
Off the
pushing
play
it.
fake.
Stop.
Picked off at the 21.
Mommy, my head.
Take over at the 21-yard line.
Mommy, my head.
I tell you, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And some room to work. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. 15 yards rushing here. Just his first 3 carries. Alvin Kamara is a guy from your own honor there in Knoxville. He has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the street of big plays like we just saw there.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he just waited for the right lane to turn. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability and turned this into a tremendous play.
And he covered a lot of ground on that, as evidenced by the final total here on Next Gen Stats.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give him some space to cut to the outside, have that ball delivered with good timing, and they get it done.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has now been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now first and 10 at the 11.
You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
second and 10. He'll look to throw again.
This game is corny, bro. You gotta be kidding me right now.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get
All you gotta do is keep high pointing the ball.
to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Look at that. Niggas right on the dudes, and they keep catching it. It's like, why? We might as well not even be there, bro. Like, we can't block nothing. That's crazy, bro. They're not even putting their hands up. At least make it look like you're trying, bro. Like, dang. They making it look like they out of the play. They ain't even in the play or something. Receivers catching the ball with no stress whatsoever. Golly, every time he throw the ball, I got dudes on his dudes the whole time. He just catching them consistently too. Might not even. I don't even know if he dropped the pass this game. That's the crazy thing. Dang.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the end of the interception, but they put together Charles a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, one thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, it doesn't do good to go back and say, well, you know, we did a good one.
Hate that when I played a solid game and there's nothing to show for it. In position, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, but it's like no benefits. The score is lopsided and everything. It's just look where the quarterback's putting the ball at. That's crazy. He wide open. He threw it way over there, and I'm moving towards the right.
Zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now the throw here, holding, and he's got this down almost to the 20. Right now, they don't say don't give them any big plays now. They control this game throughout. What they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to
like he is not getting tackled with an arm tackle, bro. Like, dang.
Frustrating for the defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of value in the running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Finding a safety right there. It's complete. And the Bills are going to first and goal as they get the conversion here on third and inches.
Showing me dirty.
So play calling so far, 3 runs, 3 passes, all 3 passes to completion. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6.
It's like everybody that's supposed to get off the block gets off the block, bro. It's crazy. Amazing, bro. Every time. The very one. What, Landon? I'm in the middle of a game. What? Surprised they ain't let him block that. Man.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision
Team losing like this, bro.
now a stoppage here as we got a Bill shaking on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Who is he?
5 yards on the catch. That brings up second down. Another nice pickup through the
Like to say, he ain't supposed to be in there.
The situation, Brandon, with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Who are these guys, bro?
There's a pie and a fridge in my lunchbox. Take that.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. He'll look to throw.
This nigga is jumping out the gym, bro. Like, pass way overthrown. Cut it out, man. All he gotta do is high point the ball. That's crazy.
You know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you have to figure they're going to look to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with victory.
I'm dropping back and I'm getting held, bro. Like, just because I started on the line, that's not where I was. Oh my gosh.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Crazy.
Totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to hook up his big time.
Wow, bro. That's amazing.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Teams winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed.
Yeah, that's cool.
There to make the grab. And the Saints are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth.
He got that down to a science, bro. It's crazy.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
This game is so dumb. It's like you can't even hit the ball, make him drop the ball. It's like just nothing at all.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's going to the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he's going to have the Bills first down as he gets it past the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get on near the 45. They'll spot it at the 45. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. On second down now.
He can dive through a block, bro. Like, come on, bro. The nigga is engaged. What is going on? That's why I stopped playing Madden, bro. This is crazy. I never seen somebody engaged and an alignment got a dude locked up, jersey on tug, and he still dives and make a tackle. Like, let's be realistic, bro. Golly. It's like the physics of this game is just retarded.
clock management definitely
The
critical.
fact that you can even dive as far as you can dive is sick.
They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. They
Hey.
want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
You got tight right there.
Throwing on first down. Moore. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the snap.
Can't even get a pass on, bro. The pressure is just stupid.
Final shot. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly.
Of course.
He's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 15. And the Saints come up with a late turnover.
Whatever, bro.
And the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton.